Okay. All right. So we are back, and now I won't have a restriction, and I took off my fun filter of my eyes just so we can get down to business. All right, so welcome back, everybody. My last live was restricted because I was talking about some uncomfortable themes. I was just looking at it again, but I was literally to the moon. But I was literally just reading the comic book. So I was reading from this, and we were talking about the Phoenix Force, but I knew as soon as I said suicide, I'm not going to say it, because it's just going to restrict me again. But it's interesting, right? Like the censorship of certain words, and I'm sure that it is uncomfortable to talk about. However, if we don't talk about it, then we never get to have certain conversations, and then people continue to feel isolated and alone. So, you know, what the heck? That being said, though, make sure you give me a follow on other things, just in case. TikTok, who knows how things are going in the next couple of weeks and months, like astrologically speaking, and also from a prophecy perspective. This is final crisis, guys. This summer is going to be nuts. So I'm Dark Phoenix to bring it all on, right? It's about you know, like when the wave comes, how you walk into it, right? There's a song called Monument. Oh my gosh, let me find it, because I've been doing a lot of creation of dances to songs for my musical, Escape from District 6, which is supposed to be a spiritual successor to John Carpenter's Escape from New York and Escape from LA, and it takes place in my Dragon Warriors universe. I am hopefully going to reach out to John Carpenter and ask for permission to use the character of Snake Plissken. I heard that they're actually making a female Snake Plissken. They're like wokeifying that. And I heard John, I don't know. Like, I don't know why you can't just make new characters for things. But I understand that this isn't until the ban happens again. We'll see. I've been hearing April 5th, potentially. So, that being said, meditation. Thank you, you guys. And I'm welcoming for all of you guys to treat phoenixing as a verb, right? To phoenix out of things, right? So to put things to bed, to cut cords, to cut energetic ties to things of old ways of being and old ways of doing things, so you can step into you, right? However, there's a level of also being a bit kinder to yourself, right? And also being aware of how often we are the ones that stand in our own way. And I'm going to read you guys a little bit from the end of Jean Grey as a little special treat tonight. So, and Meditation Cat, you're very sweet. And I love cats. Everybody wants to be a cat. If you guys remember The Aristocrats. I love all the musical movies. Everything deserves a little dance number and musical number. But it's all about just like in video games, right? And let's say you're designing a video game. What parts of the video game are going to be cutscenes and what parts are going to be playable, right? And where you choose to do what will, impact the story and how you tell things. So let's get into the read. I'm going to have to probably give you guys some context. Hopefully, I'm going to let's go from here. We've got Emma. So I actually read you guys this before. And prior to, let's see here. Let's see. I'm just checking some stuff on my own Discord server. If you want to join my Discord server, please do so. It's on, it is on my link tree. And I'm also going to hook up that to this TikTok as well, and so stay tuned to all of that kind of stuff. We can have the full story unfiltered on Discord. 100%. Exactly. So full reads of everything, all like especially the spicier comic book reads, such as Promethea, for one thing, is very spicy. So is actually I've got some stuff that was by Jodorowsky, like the whole stuff about the meta barons, as well as even actually some of the standard comic books, right? You guys, like a lot of the dialogue in it is just, it's also of the time, and I guess not as maybe friendly to the current ways that we speak publicly. I grew up in the 90s, man. Things different. Okay, so maybe I should give you guys some context. This story is about Jean Grey, but not just any Jean Grey. We're talking about teenage Jean Grey from a past time where there was the original 5 X-Men. The original 5 X-Men were Jean Grey, Cyclops, Angel, Beast, and, oh yes, wait, Iceman? Did I say that already? Iceman, Beast, Cyclops, Jean Grey. Who am I missing? Or did I say everybody? What happened? I got a restriction, Godmidge, for reading this about the Phoenix and the story about how Jean Grey first interfaces with the Phoenix. And so whenever I guess you're talking about things like resurrection and those themes, I suppose those are very juicy themes. And yes, I think that we can kind of keep that on Discord as well, because we're talking about cosmic forces. And the reason why I do love comic books, and this Jean Grey story, I read this actually in Winnipeg, in my hometown of Winnipeg, in my bedroom as Jean Grey, because in this story, teenage Jean Grey refuses the Phoenix. The Phoenix is coming for Jean Grey in this timeline. There's some time travel stuff here because the past basically comes into the future time, and in this future time, I wish I had a whiteboard to show you this. In this future time, Jean Grey is no longer there. The events of what had happened in this tomb have happened, and Jean Grey is no more, right? And that's why Cyclops is now having this relationship with Emma Frost, right? As well as what else? Oh yes, the ghost of Jean Grey is haunting teenage Jean Grey. This is why in the previous comic book, she goes to see Doctor Strange to do a seance. She's like, someone's haunting me. I think it's the Phoenix. So they check it out, and it's Jean Grey. And Jean Grey is warning about the Phoenix coming for her.